Up though, what's cracking collective? I hope everyone of every zodiac sign out there is doing well. All right, y'all. So let's get into this reading. I'm gonna pull some tarot, and we're gonna see what it is that you need to know. Okay. So this particular reading is going to be about someone who is in this Five of Wands energy. Now you could be a Leo, or you can be dealing with a Leo. Okay. So you look at this card, you see a bunch of people fighting, throwing up their wands and whatnot. So this situation or this reading is about someone who feels the need to prove themselves. So you be trying to prove yourself to a lover, you be trying to prove yourself to a job, but you're trying to prove yourself to a particular person, okay? This five of wands could talk about fighting for someone's attention. So you can be fighting for someone's attention, their love at this time. This also could involve fights and arguments. Someone who can be in training, all right, inner conflict, or just talk about unwelcome competition in love here. Okay, so this talks about someone here who welcomed or brought in a third party situation. Is like now you having to compete. Now you having to fight for this person's attention. So if this is not your energy, this could be someone around you. Okay, like I said, you can be a Leo or dealing with one. So what's the situation when it comes to the Five of Wands? Messages for my collective. You can be seeing 555 right now. All right, so what is the situation when it comes to this Five of Wands? What's the situation? Damn, that came out quick. All right. So the situation is the hermit. All right. So I feel like someone is being called to go into hermit mode. Whoever this reading is about, this is someone who is desperately needing to go through some type of dark night of the soul. Now, if you're not familiar with the dark night of the soul, this is the time in your life where everything seems fucking crazy. You feel like you're losing your mind, but it's a time where spirit, really, like when I went through my dark night of the soul, shit, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It was like the lowest part of my life. Like that, I even contemplated doing some things to myself because a lot of times spirit cannot talk to us. Spirit cannot reach us until we reach that dark place. Okay, so whoever this is, they're needing to go through some type of dark night of the soul. Okay, this is someone that's really needs to face their fears. So there could be some fears that surround this person. This is why they're finding or feel the need to try to fight for this person's love. Okay, even though they know they have a third party situation going on. It's like they're still trying to fight for this person's love. They're still trying to fight for this person's attention. All right, this could be a male or a female that's in a relationship right now, and they feel lonely. Like they're lonely in this relationship. They're lonely in this marriage here, but it's like they still feel the need to prove themselves. It's like they sitting up home waiting on their boyfriend, their girlfriend, or their husband, or their wife to come back from being out there in the streets and shit. Okay, so you can be dealing with a Virgo here. It doesn't have to be. So this reading is about someone who is trying to prove their love to someone. But the thing is, the person they're trying to prove their love to, it don't seem like to me they give a damn because they're involved. They put this person in a third party situation. So what happened in the recent past with the Five of Wands? What happened in the recent past with the Five of Wands? I love you, collective. So in the recent past, we have the Eight of Swords. All right. So the Eight of Swords, it visions. It has a woman up here with a blindfold on. So this could be someone like they saw some red flags about this particular person. You know what I'm saying? But they had this blindfold on. So as long as they had this blindfold on, it was like even though they saw these red flags, even though they saw some warnings about this person, it was like, I ain't really got to pay attention to that, okay? But now, like I said, there's some type of fear that's keeping this person in this particular energy. All right, this person has not been able to move forward, and it's because they're afraid of the outcome. So someone could be afraid of the outcome of them walking away from a marriage, walking away from a relationship. All right, someone here can be have experiencing a lot of anxiety. They can be depressed, or this can be someone that's now regaining control over their life. But I'm not picking up their energy. This is the energy I'm picking up of someone who can be currently going through this situation. Okay, so let's see what the current problem is. Messages for my collective. You can be dealing with a Gemini. Doesn't have to be, or you can be a Gemini. So what is the current problem then? What is the current problem when it comes to the Five of Wands? What's the current problem, Holy Spirit, when it comes to the Five of Wands? Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. So whoever this is that's in this Five of Wands energy, that's feeling the need to prove themselves, like I say, this can have to be a work related, this can be a relationship here. But it's like they've lost a lot of finances here. So this could be someone that's even tried to buy this person's love. Like I can take care of you, I can provide for you. And of course, a motherfucker gonna let you do that. I mean, who the fuck ain't gonna sit up here and let somebody pay their bills and do some shit, right? But they've lost a lot of finance. So this is someone who right now feel like they're isolated and they're realizing money can't buy them happiness. So this situation they were dealing with this particular person, this could have been a relationship where like maybe they was getting money together or it had something to do with money. I feel like this person spent a lot of money on this particular person. For some of you guys, maybe you spent money on a particular person, but it was like at the end of the day, that money didn't buy you happiness. That money that you spent, this money that you had, it didn't make you and this person happy. For a lot of you, shit, it probably tore your ass apart. Okay? So whoever this is in this Nine of Pentacles energy, okay, it's like this person, I feel like they want to be successful. They want to have some things, but it's like they ain't got nobody to share it with. Like the person that they're living with, the person they staying with, they laying in the bed with each night. They know they can't share their happiness. They know they can't share their joy with this person here. So it's like there's no need of having all these riches and shit if you ain't got nobody to share it with, right? Okay, so we got heavy on the Virgo energy. So what is going to be the outcome of this situation? So we have someone here that's involved in a third party situation. So you can be the one that's involved in a third party situation or someone in your energy. All right, they're dealing with a third party situation, which means they're dealing with somebody else that's involved with somebody else. Okay, y'all. I know it's a lot of people going. It's a lot of energies in this fucking reading. Okay, y'all try to keep up with me. So this reading is about someone who's trying to prove themselves, all right? But the thing is, there's a fear. There's a reason why this person is constantly trying to prove themselves to somebody else, and I feel like they have a fear of being alone. Like that's the main thing I'm saying. This person does not want to be alone, or they fear the outcome of walking away from this particular person here. So let's gonna see. Let's gonna see. Let's see what's gonna happen in the end. So what's gonna be the outcome of this Five of Wands? Messages for my collective. What's going to be the outcome of this Five of Wands? Four of Wands, y'all. This relationship, whatever this is, these two people are not happy, okay? Four of Wands energy for some of you, this can be your divine counterpart that we're talking about. This talks about a broken home, a commitment, a marriage that's not fulfilled, and this person is still trying to struggle to find peace. So for some of you, this is currently going on. All right, whoever this is, they are still struggling to find peace within this unhappy home. But it's like they don't have a plan. Like this person doesn't have a plan. Like how am I find peace? How am I gonna do this? All right, they can be dealing with someone that's full of greed because remember, we had that Nine of Pentacles. They tried to buy this person's love, but it was like no matter how much money they spend, that shit wasn't enough. They was like, shit, baby, spend some more. All right, this can be someone that's distracted by outside people like work or their personal life, or they're dealing with someone who does not want to put in the work. Whatever this situation is, dealing with this 401, the outcome is that either you're dealing with someone who is just not going to put in the same amount of effort and work and energy into this relationship or commitment, or this is what the harsh realization that they're going to have to come to terms with, okay? Whoever they're dealing with just don't want to put in the work because for some of you guys, they only married them, they only stayed with this person for financial stability here, okay? So let's see who this reading is about for my collective. We got heavy Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Libra, heavy Aries, Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, Gemini. Let's go one more time. Who's this reading about for the collective? Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and what's this? And Aries. All right, you guys. I love you. And until next time, stay blessed.